They're really biting today, Don.
It's all about the lure.
Dude? And I think it's about time.
Oh, they're really biting today, Zorek. Yeah, it's all about the lure.
Hello everyone. Today is Sunday, September 3rd, year 2006. And today we are interviewing Albert and Yvonne Gravelin at their South Burlington residence. And the reason for this interview is to provide insight into two wonderful and loving parents' lives and to preserve their wishes and desires for each of their children and grandchildren. Question number one. Mom, where were you born?
I was born in St. Johnsbury, Vermont.
Dad?
And I was born in a log cabin in St. Johnsbury, Vermont.
Question number two. Where did you grow up?
I grew up on 5 Green Street in St. Johnsbury. And
Dad?
I was at, I started out on Elm Street, and then I went to 100 Portland Street, and next to the maple syrup place, where they made maple candy.
Oh.
And we'd go in and sneak in at night and get some candy.
yeah.
And then we ended up at 50 Portland Street, and that's before I was married.
Still in St. J. All in St. J. What schools did you go to?
I went to Mount St. Joseph Academy for 8 years. And that was, it was run by the Sisters of Providence up in Canada. They always sent new recruits back. And so we got to know a lot of nice sisters.
And that was grade 1 through 8.
Yeah.
And then high school?
I just had 1 to 8.
1 to 8.
No, you went to high school.
High school?
Oh, yeah.
In St. J?
Okay, I kept thinking that included the high school.
Well, it was really 1 through 12, wasn't it?
Yeah, 1 through 12.
Oh, so
I'm sorry,
okay.
yeah.
Same, okay.
Yeah.
And Dad, you?
No, I went to 50 Portland Street school, and then, let's see, and I went to the high school, St. Johnsbury Academy.
How did you both meet?
Well, there was a group of us that always went out together.
Oh, yeah.
And the girls would usually be up at the top, and then the boys would be down at the bottom of the Eastern Avenue Hill. And anyways, one day I guess they decided that it was time that we met, and so the group just came up.
Made a blind date for it.
Oh,
Made
really?
a blind date for her.
So they had a plan. They
had a plan, yeah. I can still remember getting out of the car and Al was standing right there, and they were just so happy they had made it happen.
And it was love at first sight?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was, I had to invite you to a dance, I think.
Okay.
That was the whole gimmick, that
Yeah,
we'd meet and I'd take you to the dance.
yeah. But I had seen him before, and I think my eyes had often
I'd already seen him. Okay.
seen him.
So you were familiar with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, some things will come out of it.
Yeah.
Tell us about your wedding day. Or how long after that did you marry? I guess how long?
3 years.
3 years. So you
3
dated.
years,
Okay.
yeah, we went out.
Yeah,
and,
we was in our junior year, and then it was 2 years after you graduated.
yeah. And we were trying to save money, which is why, we waited that long time. But also, there was a war now, and people,
Korean War.
they were recruiting, or not recruiting, what is it when they just make you go?
No.
Oh, the draft.
The draft.
They were drafting people.
And he knew the people running the draft place, and they said by April you would be in service.
Oh.
So we thought you couldn't get married during Lent, which was coming, and so we decided we'd get married before Lent because
okay.
I knew my parents would never go down and get married
At
down
one of the
in
bases.
Oh, yeah.
north wherever the bases
Well,
were.
we had some of our friends that had gone in and they got married at the base
At the
after they
base.
got there.
Yeah.
And
Their
so,
parents went, but I knew my parents
You knew
would
they
go.
it would have been harder for them to do it. So,
Yeah.
so we pushed it to
So we pushed
just before Lent started.
Before Lent
in February the 23rd, right?
of 54, right?
Yeah. 54.
50, no, 54? Yeah.
Well,
I
54
did-
years
yeah.
ago,
Yeah.
1952.
Oh, so it's 1952, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad your head still works good. I'm so glad.
And Dad, what was your first job?
My first job was at the TU Theater. I was 12 years old.
Oh.
My mother had to walk me across the street.
To get to work?
And I used to usher at the
Oh, okay.
theater.
Oh,
I used
yeah,
to take
yeah.
people down after the movie started with a flashlight
Okay, yeah.
and seat them, and we'd clean up the lobby after with the popcorn and all that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
And then I went to the Green Mountain Market and worked there for all through high school.
High school, okay, yeah. That was before you were married, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
before
Okay.
we married,
Got all
yeah.
through high school and, let's see. Then I went to Goldberg's Auto Service after I got out of high school. I worked inside doing shipping and handling, and then worked on the counter selling automotive parts.
Okay.
And then I went on the road for them. That's when I transferred to Burlington,
Oh, okay.
and that's how we got over here.
Oh, all
I
right.
went on the road selling for them because they had a branch here.
So you never had to go, you were never drafted into the service then?
No,
That didn't
never
happen, even though
happened.
you thought it was going to?
By the
Okay.
time the numbers got delayed, and by the time my number came up, she got pregnant.
Yeah.
So
Oh, then you
they
didn't have
weren't
to go.
taking
Okay.
married men with
That's right.
children.
Yep, yep, okay.
So I got deferred, and then
Yeah,
the war ended before it
Yeah,
ever came up again.
yeah, yeah.
And I was working after school at Prudential
Oh,
Insurance
okay, okay,
Company.
yeah, all right.
And so,
She made more than I did.
Really?
She
So-
worked 30 hours and made more than I did for 45.
Oh,
Yeah.
really, yeah.
so that
And how long did you work there?
probably 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
When you got out of high school, I
Yeah.
think,
Okay.
until you after you were
Because,
married.
yeah, because once you got pregnant, you had to leave work
Oh,
in
you
those
had to-
days.
oh,
You couldn't work,
interesting.
you couldn't work if
If you were pregnant. Oh.
So, that's what happened.
And Dad, what was your first car?
1936 Oldsmobile Coupe,
Color?
8-cylinder.
What color was it?
Oh, yeah.
Originally, I don't remember, but I painted it
Oh, you
with a
painted?
vacuum cleaner blue.
Oh.
Yeah, in those days, you could paint
You could
with
just spray
vacuum
paint. Oh. You spray painted it?
Yeah. You remember your vacuum
Yes.
cleaners? You had like a, well, you used it for mothballing and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, it had a spray thing,
Spray
right?
thing, attachment to it.
So, it was my mother's vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, yeah. And that was your own car,
That
right?
was before we were married.
Oh, you had it before you married, okay. So you-
And then I sold it to buy her a ring.
Oh, and then what did you have for transportation after
We
that?
didn't for a while.
You
He
did?
walked, yeah.
So when you came to Burlington, you didn't have a car. You had to walk to work?
Yes. And he
Well, while
lived,
we were engaged.
Oh, okay, well, you're, okay.
But by the time we got married, no, even the marriage, we
Yeah,
didn't have
we
one.
didn't have
You have a
because-
car?
We borrowed your
Because I
mother.
used my dad's car, they loaned it to us to go on honeymoon.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. And after he sold the car to give me the wedding
the
ring,
engagement ring now?
engagement ring, and after that he had to walk from down on
Portland Street.
Portland Street all the way to Green Street every time.
It's cold.
He was
in winter.
cold. I was gonna say.
Yes, he was very faithful. Towards the end there, his parents would let him use the car,
Use the car.
to get back home.
Oh, my dad was fussy.
He was-
He'd drive the car.
I mean,
Well, and they probably had to have the car. You probably only had one car.
Well, not only that, but even for
Yeah.
dates or anything,
Even for
you know.
dates, you couldn't.
yeah,
No way.
yeah, in those days
No,
it wasn't
you couldn't.
allowed, yeah.
Now, when you came to Burlington, where did you live? Do you remember your first
We moved
place?
on to, what's the name of that
The
street?
Main Street, Main Street.
No.
Not in Burlington?
Oh, when we first,
When you
When
first
we came to Burlington,
Oh, Howard?
Howard.
Howard Street.
Howard
When you
Street.
came for Burlington, yeah, okay. I
Did
got
you get an
it.
apartment? You must have an apartment on Howard
Yeah,
Street.
downstairs. We
Okay.
paid $50 a month,
$50 a month.
Yeah,
and we had 3-bedroom.
Wow, 3 bedroom?
Yeah, it was a big house. Had a living room,
yeah, 3
dining room,
bedrooms, that's right.
kitchen,
3
and a
bedrooms?
bath. 3-bedroom,
Yeah,
Oh, $50.
and
yeah, it was a nice apartment.
had one pipe furnace, coal furnace. And I'd never burnt coal before in my life. I didn't know anything about coal.
Oh, no.
Man, was that a learning process.
I know. And you know, he would get it set in the morning, but after that, he wasn't coming home at 5 because he was
On the road.
on the road.
Oh,
So I had to watch it to make sure
Oh.
it would stay going. That
Jeez,
that was
And
it.
after a year or 2 years, I guess, they converted the heating system to hot water.
You did.
Yeah, hot water.
Yeah,
And our rent went up to $70 a month. But that, they furnished the heat
yeah.
because they were feeding the 3 apartments. It was a 3-apartment house.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
supplied the whole apartment?
Yeah.
So they
building,
just jacked
okay.
up the price of the
Okay.
rent.
Okay,
Yeah.
so from 50 to 70. And you lived there how long?
We had
Let's see, till
3 children there.
Michael,
Oh, 3.
right?
I think it
Mike went in
was,
the hospital with his legs there when we moved to Ludwig Court.
oh, yeah.
But then from
That's
there-
right, you're right.
Yeah,
So you had
So
3
that was 5 children.
well,
See.
Rick, Dennis, David,
Dennis, David,
Michael.
Michael.
Michael's number 4?
Yeah, Mike was number
Because
4.
number 4, yeah,
Mike was number 4.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
so when he was born, we were moving into our own house in Ludwig Court.
Ludwig
Yeah.
Court, okay.
Yeah.
And you stayed there quite a while, Ludwig Court, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we-
21 years, I think.
No,
No?
not, oh, you mean Ludwig Court?
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's 20-something years, okay. So you,
Yeah, we moved there like in 58, I think.
Oh, wow. You're the one that has
You
the
remember
good
that?
And we
memory.
moved to Richard Terrace in 71, maybe.
Okay.
So about,
so you had
no, that'd be 13 years.
13 years, just 13 years? At Ludwig Court? No, you said Richard Terrace,
58, 68, 71, yeah, 13 years.
at Richard Terrace.
Yeah.
No, at Ludwig Court.
Ludwig
Ludwig
Court, oh, okay, so, Ludwig-
Yeah.
okay.
A very special place.
Okay, 13 years.
Yeah, it was really neat. We had a little house, but barracks upstairs.
Yeah.
We had very little land, but it was a dead-end street,
Dead Street.
so the kids could play, and there was also a quarry at the top of the hill, which was a
Yeah.
dead-end street.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
The kids could play there all
Yep,
summer.
Yep.
And let me describe what Al had done. He had shaped or had built a stand probably 8 inches wide with 3 shelves on it. And
Oh.
the other side of that stand was where a bed went. That
Headboard.
headboard of a bed went.
Oh,
And then on the other side, it would start again. It would be
Oh.
shelves,
so,
and the other side of the shelf would be another
a
bed.
bed.
And so there would be 3 of these setups on one side and 2 on another, and I don't
Two
remember.
slept downstairs.
2 slept downstairs, yeah. And that was the neatest thing because they had room for their clothes,
Yeah. Oh.
and they could be under this roof. It was
Yeah.
kind of a
Yeah.
roof-like thing.
Yeah. And you had all 9 of them there, right?
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
lived there, you had all 9 of them. I guess that was,
Yeah.
how many children did you raise? I guess that's
Yes.
fancy.
Yes.
9.
Yes, and I don't know if it was
Oh, no, we
9
didn't
or if
raise
we
them
had.
all. First 2 we raised, and the rest came up by themselves.
That's right, yeah. And now the
We
heart,
figured it wasn't any worth use trying anymore. We just
that's kind of so, well, fend for yourself. But now the hard part. Can you name them all? Starting with the oldest. This is a hard question. This is for you.
Yes. Oh, no, that won't be hard.
That won't be hard. Okay.
No, it's
Starting with the
Rick.
oldest. Okay.
Dennis, Bob, David, Michael, Rodney, Tom and Todd and Jamie.
Okay. Oh, you did. That was good.
I have them
Yeah, so
always
you're
in my
counting.
heart.
You just can't say them fast.
No, don't sing it. Now, what schools did the kids go to?
First at Christ the King.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay.
And how many years did you go, Rick? Do you remember?
You went all 8, didn't you?
All 8.
Yeah.
8, because it's 8. That was
So
8.
then I don't know which one would be.
You went to
And after that,
Christ the King.
oh, David
David
was
was
the
the
last
cutoff.
one that went there.
Right there.
And after that, we had moved, had we?
No, we just decided we couldn't afford the tuitions anymore.
Oh,
So we started going back, putting them in the public school.
public schools. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dennis went to Rice. And then I think after that, there was Bob went to Burlington
Burlington.
High School. And Mike went to Burlington for a while.
Burlington High School too.
And the twins and Jamie went to not Chamberlain.
South.
Wow.
South Burlington? I don't know.
No, they started down in Burlington
Oh, they started.
Yeah.
on Flynn Avenue there. Flynn School.
Oh, Flint School,
yes.
isn't it? Is that Flint?
Yeah, Flynn School.
They
Yeah.
started there, okay.
Yeah.
Then we moved to South Burlington.
Then you moved to South Burlington.
I forget the year that
Same.
we moved, but do you know the year we moved?
71 or 2.
71 or 72,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't remember for sure.
And then after that, they all went to South Burlington school.
The rest of them, yeah.
Yeah.
And let's see.
was
Rick
a
went
nice
to Champlain College
Champlain
Oh,
College,
yes.
oh, yeah.
for 2 years. Rick went to, Dennis
Then
went,
to Champlain.
He went to Champlain.
Yeah,
for 2 years.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And then after that, the boys, nobody went to college after that until the twins.
Tom and Todd, yeah, went to
They went to Vermont Tech.
Vermont
and
Tech, yeah.
Jamie started out in college in,
Vermont Tech.
no, in Washington State
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
with
yeah.
his girlfriend there.
Oh,
Then he came back and he went to Vermont Tech and graduated with them. So the 3 of them graduated the same year.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the twins and
They
Jamie.
never
yeah.
had 3 of the same family in one year.
Yeah, yeah, it was a special
And
thing.
then,
And then Jamie went on to his engineering degree at
UVM.
UVM.
Was it UVM, yep, yep.
And all the other degrees, you want to see if you can remember, maybe Rick will remember? Yeah, Rick went to some college,
Yeah, I just mentioned he went to,
the college. Accounting for Rick. And Dennis
same thing.
Same
was
thing.
accounting.
Yeah.
And Mike,
Oh,
no,
he went into building trade.
and Bob,
What did Bob do? I think,
he left
Yeah,
in
oh,
North
yes.
Carolina.
well, he kept going.
Electrical. Didn't he take
Oh,
his electrical
yes.
degree?
I
Or
did electrical work for
licensing?
quite a while.
Yes, Bob did electrical
Electrical,
work
yeah.
for quite a while, yeah.
Yeah. Then, somewhere along, I decided to go back to school and
Yeah.
try to do teaching and art.
And arts, yeah.
And then he went to North Carolina and lived with his cousin Mike.
Yep,
Kramer.
I came here, yep.
And then after that, he moved to Arizona, right?
Yeah, Arizona,
And
that's right.
Colorado, and then Mexico.
And went to school there.
Went to school there too, right?
Yeah,
He was,
went
yeah,
to school
yeah.
there. And,
He's been all over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
he's traveled a
he's
lot.
still, he's a globetrotter.
No,
We call him a globetrotter.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes, well,
yeah.
anyway,
But what was it like for you to see everyone grow up, get jobs, move away, and/or get married,
I know.
or leaving the nest? I guess I could say. Huh?
I know it.
Jeez.
it all seemed to happen so fast.
Yeah.
Once they got to that point where they're going on their own.
Yeah.
Things
But,
happen.
It's hard to keep track of it all, I think.
Yeah.
I
For me,
increased my praying because I definitely was hoping that God was seeing to it all, because it was new for us to let go of our children, and boy, that's hard to let go of our children, but I really fully trusted them. They were such great children. They really were. And I hope the one doing this taping there won't let it go to his head. They were so good.
Yeah, they're good bunch of guys. What event in your life would you say marked a turning point for you? Gosh.
I think, they say when you're in the 40s you have a change of life, 40s and 50s. That was the turning point for me, because our children were very self-sufficient in themselves, and I suddenly felt lost, when I had no more jobs to do with the children, and had to figure out, what to do with my life, and that was hard. But I tried, and I got a job downtown, and I worked there for 3 years, probably.
Yeah, at least that.
3 years or so.
Down a card shop,
And at one point, I had gone to get music lessons too, to see if I could increase my knowledge of music. So I did that for a little while. And then what?
Then you started playing the organ for,
Oh yeah.
I don't know how long after that, but I mean, you started doing that
That's
for
right.
church.
I did the organ at church for a good,
10 years.
probably 10 or 12. Yeah. And that was nice. That was fun to do. Yeah. And then Dad
Well, I think the empty nest thing was.
Yeah.
a big,
That must have been.
that was hard.
Because they
Yeah.
left kind of quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
And they're close in age too, and probably once one
Yeah.
starts leaving,
I
they
think
all
someone
kind of
wanted to get
falls.
out of our hair or get out of there.
Yeah. But they were always good. Yeah.
No.
They were always good.
Yeah.
They struggled. They had the funny apartments. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. And we didn't have money to give them just at will,
Yeah, I
so
know.
they really had to
they had
work
to do it
for
pretty
it
much on
all.
their own.
Yeah.
But
But
I don't
God
think
was
it hurt
good.
them.
No, it doesn't. No, it
think
teaches
they
them
learn.
responsibility. Yeah.
Value of stuff.
Yeah.
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 And Dad, would you say the same thing? Was that an event?
Yeah, I'd say 40s are the hardest time, early 40s. Even my own feeling of, is this what I want out of life? Is there something more?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think for a man, it's kind of the, do you want to give all this up and do something new?
Yeah.
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 Career-wise, you mean thinking about
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the hard days.
But, I don't know, it all comes around again. You say, there's nothing better out there. And, really. I didn't want
Thanks
to
a
train.
lot.
No, I meant
But you're
that.
right.
I meant that in a good way. that,
We're all
it's
guessing.
like the green grass on the
Yeah.
other side of the fence. Isn't
I
it?
know.
It's the same grass.
Same, right? Yeah.
And
you
we all go through that
Yeah.
Yeah.
same
Yep.
same place.
But I didn't want to train somebody again. No.
Vice versa, right, Yvonne? Spent a lot of time and energy.
And the boys did us proud, really. They were so great at finding jobs and
Yeah,
what
they
they
were.
decided to do. And
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, we can thank God
Yeah.
a lot there.
But they all.
Went through a lot of cars and trucks.
Oh,
Yeah. And then
yeah.
came what felt like a reward, because one day Jamie was sitting on the couch, and it was Sunday and nobody was at home, because they were all busy with their own things, and we didn't know what to do. And Jamie spoke up and he says, "Oh, there's a camp available here," and
Oh, up in,
yeah. Lake Carmi, but what?
Carmi.
Lake
Is
Carmi.
that Franklin? Is that
Yeah.
Franklin?
And the price is good, because we kept saying, we can't ever afford a price. But this one was for $19. So
19,000.
19,000. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. So anyways, we got into our car and went up there to see it right off. And lo and behold, the price was right,
was right.
everything was right, and we got this camp.
Yeah, that's right. You had that for how long?
That's 5 years.
Yeah,
Just 5 years?
5
That's
years.
5 years?
And
Yeah.
what a sweet thing God did for
Yeah,
us, because
that was
I
great.
still can bring myself in my mind to go back
Yeah.
there, and
Yeah.
we gained so much from having
Yeah. Yeah.
that
But then the kids weren't coming much.
No.
at the end.
You know, they were busy with their own lives and stuff.
Yeah.
It was going to be a drag to keep the thing going. It's
Yeah.
always band-aiding. With a camp,
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah, you always
fix
have.
anything permanent.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
always things that need
Or
to be
you
done.
didn't back then. Today, they're making them like homes, so
Yeah.
it's a
And-
whole different concept.
And you know how everything changes every once in a while, and we could feel that we had had enough of it, and so we decided to
Yeah,
sell
well, it
it.
was at the same time, I
Oh,
was retiring, and we were trying to see where we wanted to live. Did we want to stay at Richard Terrace? And then
Yeah.
we decided, or I guess Mike was starting to build in here, in this neighborhood. So he said, well, I can build your house for so much. So if we sold the camp and the house, we'd be coming out all right with
Yeah,
getting a new house.
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So why not? Yeah.
That's how it
Yeah.
came about.
Yeah, yeah.
And we didn't regret it.
No, you've never
No.
regret it. That's good. So it was a good
Good move.
decision.
Yeah,
Yep.
it
Yep.
it was what
Yep.
we should.
And at first, the
Right.
house was big enough for the kids. We could have them here for different occasions.
Yeah,
But that's kind of gone away now.
yeah. Well, there's too many of us now.
No, but
There's
we
so
still
many,
would
there's so
have,
many.
the downstairs is a great
Great. Well,
place
yeah,
if
for the
we
kids.
need to
Yeah.
do something,
Yeah.
yeah. But now with us, it's just the energy to do
Yeah, well,
things a
that
little
too.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a little harder.
yeah.
But anytime you want to use the basement though, if you let us know, we'll let you guys do it.
Because at this point in time, there's 9 boys and you have 20, you said 20 grandchildren,
Grandchildren,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
All growing
Yeah.
up fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
What advice would you give each one of the sons?
Oh, boy.
Or would you give them one thing or all of them? one
not here.
piece of advice for all of
give
them or
money.
for each one? Yeah, I was like, or do you want to go through each one? Yeah, that'll take you a
Yeah.
little while, huh? That's up to you. I'll let you decide.
No, they,
It's hard to.
They haven't disappointed us at all.
No,
They haven't
no.
disappointed us at all. We're just marveling at what they're doing, all of them.
I think procrastination is one of the things our family has a hard time with.
Well, yeah,
I think
yeah,
we all do.
yeah.
I do.
yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of the boys do.
Yeah.
I think
You
I
know,
do too.
Really?
Everything, you think about it too long,
Yeah.
and sometimes
Yeah,
you can't do anything about it
yeah.
afterwards.
Later, later, right? Yeah.
But they've been go-getters.
Yeah,
They've been to their cause. They're true to their cause,
Uh-huh,
and they go. Their friends. They take good care of their friends. They don't forget them, and
They take good care of their
I'm
family.
really
yeah.
proud of
Yeah.
them. Really proud of them.
Their priorities
I
are in the
can
right
say-
order.
Stop talking so you can say it too now.
No, I think they shouldn't give up their faith.
Oh yeah.
Faith is, I think, what got us through things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It does, yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I can't imagine 9 kids bringing them up
Yeah.
and so providing for them.
Yeah.
And
No, I know it.
Yvonne couldn't work. She had a full-time job at
Yeah,
home.
at home, right? Yeah.
So we were trying to do it
Yeah.
on one paycheck. I got
I
the
know.
second job as part-time, and that
That's
helped.
That's right, you did. That's right, you had a full-time job plus a part-time job at one time,
Yeah,
or for a while. Didn't you do that for a while?
Yeah, quite a while. I worked
Really?
at the meat
Yeah.
market and
Yeah.
worked on Saturdays and nights.
Yeah.
Then that got to be a burden on her because she got stuck, day and night
Day
with
and
the
night all the
kids.
time. Yep.
So finally, we
Right.
decided, well, I'd give up that job and she'd go work for, there was a 5 and dime store down on
Yes.
Shelburne Road.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I don't remember the name of it now, do you?
I know it.
So they're out of business now, but
ANCE was part of it.
Woolworths? No, it was like a
It was like a
Woolworths.
Oh, like
Woolworths.
Woolworths on Shelburne Road?
W.T. Grant?
Grant, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, and they sold everything, housewares and
yeah.
Yeah.
knickknacks.
Yep,
And at night, yeah, I did
And
that
so
at
she
night.
did that for a couple of years, I guess.
you did, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was not far, but she could walk to it, she didn't have to
Oh,
drive.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Back then you could walk anywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You didn't worry about anything.
No, you didn't
Yeah.
worry about it either.
Yeah.
What advice would you give all your grandchildren?
That's a hard one.
Oh, the scene with children has changed so much that they're almost older than us. And so it's like we don't know how to treat them like children because they're
Yeah.
already
Yeah, I know.
grown and they've seen it already, and
Yeah.
it makes it a little
think
hard to
About
to know
advice,
how
I don't
to
know,
deal
but
with them.
what I'm sad about is that not only our grandchildren, but I think all children now, they don't get to grow up as children. They don't have fun.
No.
Then they are so busy on having things,
Yeah.
and that's so important to them. And to me, that's sad.
Yeah.
And they're pressured into these
By the time they're
games.
20, what's left?
Yeah.
They got it all, you know. They got the cars, their phones, their
Yeah, everything.
And that may not be bad, but, you know, we see them be
Well, you get
strung
to-
into these baseball games that last, you know, all winter. We wonder, but that's what it is
It is now, I know.
And we have to go
Yeah,
with
some
what
of
it
it's
is.
good. It
may
keeps
not
them
keep
busy and out of trouble, I guess. but-
Focused, yeah.
But it's a little harder to know how to interrupt in their scene, you know. I mean,
Yeah, I think we don't see much of our kids, our grandkids, partly because of that.
They're so
And-
busy, yeah.
Yeah, and
So
it's
we miss
not
out, yeah.
anybody's fault, really. You
Yeah.
know, it feels
No,
Just
we're
the-
not.
just the
too-
time.
like they're just too busy. They really can't handle.
We're not very
anything
aggressive
else.
either, so, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not just them, it's us too.
No. But we're thankful all the time for them. All the time.
Well, this is an interesting question here. What would you like to see happen in the world for the next 20 years?
Mm, boy.
20 years. Gosh. Yeah. 20 years.
I'd like it if something happened to make everything slow down a
Yeah.
little bit.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's too fast. Um,
Peace, I guess, one of the things. Peace in
And-
Palestine, peace in these countries that don't know how to do it, I guess.
And I wish there was a space where children could be with their parents and brothers and sisters longer. It feels as if though everybody's going somewhere all the time. And they see themselves when they go to bed, I'm sure, and stuff. But, you know, to be full-time for a while with a brother or sister or with the parents, we don't see that
We
anymore.
saw that in our own, you know, our
Yeah,
family.
it was starting to be that.
Because the
in
boys
ours, yeah.
didn't want to be around, I guess, or they want to be with their friends.
They're friends, yeah.
And so they were gone a lot, either because of the part-time jobs or being friends with other people. And
And now
So
it's
it felt
even,
like we got disbanded early.
Oh,
I don't know, that's just a feeling I had.
yeah. Oh.
That's a regret I have.
yeah, and it's that way still, you know, in a way. But that's how it is in.
Part of it being boys, I
life.
think.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
boys,
they're
you
more
think,
up to
yeah?
being outgoing.
Yeah.
If you had some girls involved with that or mixed in there,
Yeah.
there's a lot more feelings from the girls.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
And they share their feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys
Yeah.
don't share feelings.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, they don't know.
But I
Well,
don't.
think
Yeah.
having the all boys, that was one
Yeah.
of the drawbacks.
That
Yeah.
is the difference, I think, and because the daughters, I think, do more things with their family, and the boys at school, and once the
Yeah.
boys get married, they do more things with
Yeah.
their wives' families.
Yes.
So, and you not having any daughters didn't
Doesn't
Yeah,
seem
they
to
have
come
that.
There
across.
was
connection
a
there.
place where it
Yeah.
all left
And we
very quick.
appreciate you because
Yeah.
you do a big part of it.
I know.
Really do, Kate.
Yeah, and Rick too.
Yeah.
Rick too sees to us a lot, which is neat.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Why was being Catholic so important to you? You touched on it a little bit earlier, but did you
Yeah.
want to elaborate on that a little more? Or?
Uh,
You said your faith really did get you through during a lot
Well,
of
it's a good place to dump stuff on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all the problems.
stuff.
You can't solve them and,
Yeah.
No.
you know,
And we know there's a creator, you know,
Yeah.
we know. And I imagine he cries when we don't go to him. That's what I think. I mean, God is there and he wants to be seen. how I see it.
And I think the alternative of not having the religion is not good.
No. Yeah.
Everything gets freewheeling, and I think you can get to be more self-centered, so that you feel like, you know, you don't need anything else. You can handle everything. And I don't think life is like that.
No, it isn't.
It'll leave a void, you know, if it goes too long, I suppose. I don't know. I would think. That one you can erase.
You edit that out.
I didn't need to say that.
So why is the concept of family so important to you?
I think you need the ties, and you need the strength to get for everybody.
Yeah, we need the strength with each other and with everybody.
And they're only the real place you'll get it, I think. Is with family.
Is with each other. Yeah. I think that's where you gain your strength and where you go for support.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And your friend, they may mean all right, but they can't give that. Not the same way.
And friends come and go sometimes too. Family hopefully stay with you forever.
Yes. Hopefully, yeah. And we're so proud of them. We really are.
The next question is, did you ever want to get divorced? That follows that question really well. It says,
Well, every other weekend.
yeah. And then the second part of that question is, if yes, what stopped you? Why are we still sitting? Why are you both still sitting here?
We had some trouble.
After 54 years.
Yeah.
We had
some
some
bumps in the road.
trouble. Yeah.
Well, don't everybody, I mean, everybody does, right?
Yeah. And it was difficult. I don't know. I don't even know how to say it. Maybe it's because I was the only girl, and I needed a little more support sometimes.
Yeah.
And I didn't always give it, because a part of it was that she was with the kids all the time, and my philosophy was, well, if she makes the rules, you know, I'll let her do that.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to interfere or change it.
Yeah.
But I didn't always agree with it.
You didn't always.
So I think that
Yeah.
there was this underlying thing that wasn't obvious, but it probably bore out that I wasn't supporting her. I was in a backhanded way,
Yeah, or not the way that
but
you
not
would want the
openly,
support.
so
Yeah.
the kids could see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that might have been one of the.
Yeah, and now being an only child, he had no way of knowing how a family acted and stuff.
Or a family that large, for
Yeah.
sure. You know how.
And I think he did a great job with it,
Yeah.
because sometimes it would overwhelm him. But
I think too, you used
Yeah.
to try and protect me. No, really, I did. And you
Yeah.
wanted to take more on yourself than you probably needed to. But, you know, you wanted to, you didn't want me to feel.
yeah, I thought it was going to overwhelm you.
Afraid to overwhelm it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway.
But one thing that we did well, we did.
Well, one thing.
Tell me.
Everything you did well, obviously.
No, it's when we went camping with the boys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was always.
How did you ever do that?
Yeah.
In one car? My gosh. And,
That
Yeah, we
was.
had a wagon.
oh my gosh. Had them on. Where did they
Built the box to the top of the wagon.
Well, the wagon had a deep hole. We had to take the tire out, right? We hoped we didn't have
Oh
a
my.
flat tire. Put the food
Put the
and the
stuff-
stuff
oh my
there.
God.
And, you know, it was really.
Now, do you have a tent? Or how did you do a tent? Or
Well, no, we had lean-tos only
lean-to.
at first.
Okay.
At first, we just brought all the blankets we
All the
had and had
blankets,
big pins like this, you know,
Okay.
and pinned them all.
All right.
And Al and I thought we could sleep on our lounge chairs from the yard. And so we brought to put our blankets, you know,
No,
'cause we
that was the
didn't.
thing that fixed it. But at first, we just used a blanket.
On the lounge
And the,
chair?
yeah.
And
And
it
the
went
blanket,
right
the
through.
air come up through.
Oh my.
Froze to death.
Oh my God, because you had holes in the lunch.
That's right, and then we used,
Then somebody told us, well, put some newspaper down first, then your
Yeah,
blanket.
then your
And the
okay.
newspaper will stop the air from coming
Yeah.
up.
yeah, so that was funny. The boys were all right in their bags,
Like
you know,
sleeping bags or
they were
something,
young
or-
then,
Oh,
and we
she
just
made-
pinned
She made sleeping
Oh, you
bags
made
really
sleeping
out of the
bags, okay.
blanket.
Oh,
double,
wow.
double blankets, and we pinned
You
it.
pinned them.
Top,
Okay.
bottom, and
God,
sides.
so you made your sleeping
Yeah,
bag.
for the kids.
For everybody. Now, did you go camping with
of
all
it.
9?
Yes,
Oh my God.
yeah, it was
God.
fun.
You know what? I just can't imagine.
Yeah.
This day and age with 1 or 2 kids
Well, you
is a lot of
couldn't
work.
today in that way.
No, I don't
But they were
I mean, you didn't
good.
have car seats, right? You didn't have
No,
belt,
you were
seat
good.
belt.
Just pack them all in, right?
Yeah, we had
Layer.
them all packed in layers.
Yeah,
She had one on her lap, and
my God.
she had 2 others in the front.
and even one on the side.
Wow.
Yeah,
So that was
it all fit.
2 of them. We had 4 in the back seat and
I swear God
3
was
in the-
with us
no,
all the
3.
time.
3 layered on the
You
back.
had to. I was just trying to think, how do you get everybody in there?
I
You
know.
know? 'Cause
So we had mattresses stacked in the back
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the back wagon.
Okay.
And then the 3 of them would lay on top of that to travel. And then the rest would sit in the back seat.
Sit in the back.
And then front with us.
7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. You count how many.
But we were a sight when we went off to camp.
Oh,
Should
yes,
have a picture of that.
yes. It'd take me a whole day to get ready.
Oh, I bet. Because you had to bring food and stuff
Yeah.
to
Go get the food,
in
yeah,
and clothes.
and oh yeah. But it was fun. It was fun. Did you
Once
enjoy
you get-
it, Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody had memories of
Everybody
it.
had-
Yeah, they all had fun. I think
Yeah.
Dan still talks about it too. Yeah.
It was.
Oh my God.
It was a saving grace. A
Wow.
saving grace.
But those
for
are the things
everybody.
we'll remember though, the memories.
At dawn, somebody would come running up, got my fish, I got my fish.
Oh, fishermen. Go fish. I know. Is that what you have for breakfast?
I bet. Yeah.
Hopefully somebody caught something for breakfast.
Yes. But I'll never
God.
forget the time we camped. It was a place that had dirt excavation or of some sort. You know,
Oh, we're
where
up
they-
against a big bank.
a
steep
big
Bank?
bank of
Yeah. Dirt or?
dirt.
Yeah.
But it was, fairly far away, in a way. So we
Water.
opened our camp there, on both sides, and that night it was nice.
It was,
In
yeah.
fact, that was the only
perfect.
time we borrowed somebody's tent.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, you had a tent. Okay.
Yeah, and we said, this will be perfect to put
Yep.
there. Not realizing it was going to rain in the night.
No.
And it
Oh, no.
came down on all
Oh,
sides.
no. Oh, the dirt came down on the
Not the dirt, but the rain.
dirt
came down.
and rain.
on
Yeah.
top of the tent.
Both.
Well, and it came
And-
down and we were floating.
Everything
Oh.
was coming in the...
Oh no! It's
Rained all night.
oh no!
Luckily, it didn't come in till daylight anyways. It was early daylight, but then we
No.
started feeling it all over. All our blankets, all our
Everything was
pillows,
wet.
everything was wet.
And so in order to put stuff in the car, I couldn't pack it like we normally do. I just have to throw it in. And I made 2 trips home.
2 trips.
Yeah.
You had to.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the second trip, the sun comes out after I get down the main road. We could have stayed.
Oh no! Oh, what a try now.
Oh.
Now, where was this?
That was
it far?
Waterbury Dam.
Waterbury Dam. Okay, and you
Dam.
live in Burlington, so it's like half-hour drive,
Yeah.
right? Or so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
So the
boy.
one we used to go mostly was Groton.
Groton. Okay.
I
Yeah.
always liked
Yeah.
Groton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and there's many
Oh.
Well, they had the
God.
most lean-tos. I think that was one of the
Yeah.
reasons
Yeah.
we could get a chance of getting one.
But you'd all been one
Yeah.
lean-to. Okay,
Yeah.
you could all fit in one.
But this one wasn't a lean-to, it was a camp, right? It's the
one,
first time we had borrowed a camp. Well, this
Camp,
person kept telling us, borrow it. So we took
So you did.
and that's when it rained all through it, and we said, oh, gee.
Yeah,
But-
they didn't have lean-tos, I think. That's one of the reasons.
Oh,
They didn't
yeah,
have any,
maybe
no.
that's
And I think that's
why.
why we borrowed it, too.
Anyways, it was fun.
Camping was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Are there any dreams that you might have had
No.
that you never realized? Are there any dreams that you might have had?
Only a Ferrari.
Yeah. That would have been nice. Couldn't fit everybody in that though.
Just for me.
Just for you. That's
Yeah.
your own car.
Yeah.
How about you?
And that was, say the question
Yeah,
again.
are there any dreams that you might have had that you never realized? Looking back, I guess. Okay, was there dreams that...
No, I think I'm still looking for that. I'd only put my mind on what was now.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wonder about now,
Yeah.
you know, about others.
Yeah,
But I haven't really.
You don't want to go on a boat trip.
the boat trip or...
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Like a cruise, you mean? A cruise?
Yeah, if
That'd
it
be
isn't
nice.
too big between one edge
Yeah.
to another.
Small cruise ship.
I'm not too
Well, you
brave.
need a canoe or?
Yeah, I can... What kind of boat?
No.
Well, that surprises me.
Yes.
Because I thought cruises before and you never
Yeah.
sounded like you wanted one.
I know it. I don't want to go like across the Atlantic or, you know,
Well,
big
you go down the
ones.
Caribbean or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Caribbean.
Yeah,
Like a, maybe like
I
a...
did have you almost convinced to go to the Panama Canal.
yeah.
Yeah, because that would be not so,
Yeah.
it's not such a wide,
Well,
you know, you're
yeah.
worried
Did
about
you-
the big
Yeah.
bigness of the ocean, maybe
Yeah.
something where you can see the sides of
Yes.
the countries
Yeah,
as you
you
go
do
through
get
them,
to-
you know, so
Yeah.
you're
You go
not...
in the Caribbean, the Gulf there,
Yeah.
but then you go through the canal.
The canal, yeah, so you don't feel like you're on the wide, open...
Some other friends went. Said it was
They
a
said it's nice, yeah?
really nice trip.
Well, maybe that's something you might want to think about, huh?
Yeah, so we'll do that.
Stop putting money in the house.
Yeah.
and be able to-
Yeah.
And this is the last question, believe it or
Yeah.
not. Would you like to make any comments about anything? I know you've been kind of doing that
Yeah,
throughout,
we've
but
been doing a lot of comments.
comments as you go along. But is there any final comments that you'd like to say to the boys?
No, I
and
guess we
everything?
just love all the kids and they're the wives, the grandchildren. We like seeing them.
Yeah.
And for me, I just had the perfect sentence and it just left, but I wouldn't have been able to be anything without my husband. I wouldn't be anything. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You know, it's true. He's been the best mainstay I've ever had.
Jeez,
And not only that, now he's almost living my life in the sense that I forget.
Well,
Thank
we
goodness
all
he's
do a
there.
little bit.
Yeah, we all do that, I know for sure, but...
And not only that, I'm just going to continue thanking God forever for the family and, you know, the boys and all their wives. You're a good part of that.
So
And
it's been
I'm
a
just
journey,
gonna-
it's been a journey, but
It's been a
fun
journey, but a fun journey. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I could go peacefully.
After me,
Oh, I don't know
I'll
about
miss
that.
you too much.
After you.
See you.
Yeah. And
Well,
we're
Okay.
thankful for our sons, every one of them. Be sure that's said 3 times.
Well, you haven't fainted.
I guess that's a wrap up. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you.
thanks, Kate.
My goodness.
I don't know how we ever got this way. Just lucky, I guess. Finding it hard to remember old days. Just lucky, I guess. Spending time with you, girl, always makes me say, just lucky, I guess. If this is a dream, I don't wanna wake up. The feeling inside, it'll hurt too much. I found my way to heaven, I found it in your touch. This is a dream to wake me up. sleeper with your nice walk.